This is how anyone can quit their 9 to 5, live their dream, and design their destiny. Imagine being exactly where you are today in 5 years. Yeah. If you sense internal resistance to staying in your job for another 5 years and going through the same routine that has you wondering what else might be out there for you, yes, this message is for you. Imagine again with me. You resign from your job, you find your work, and I define your work as that purpose-filled, fulfilling, impactful service, program, invention, innovation that you offer the world, and it produces a byproduct called wealth. You have time, location, and financial freedom. Yeah, take that in. Do you feel excited or giddy or expectant as I do? So I will be sharing with you the 3 things that you can do to quit your 9 to 5, live your dream, and build your future. Number 1 is create the vision. You are going to find a quiet space where you are going to write down the vision for your future. Now, this is very important because most of the greatest answers come from within. So you have to silence the noises. Forget about all the reasons that you possibly couldn't consider change at this moment. Most importantly, delete the negative feedback that you may be getting from your brain right now that tells you that this exercise will be futile. Equally important, delete the echoing voices that may be coming from things that you've heard in the past that you wouldn't succeed, or any reason that seemed to make sense that told you that you could not dream. So now you're in a quiet place with your journal and you're ready to write down the things that you see as your vision, and you've decluttered your mind. Because success in this endeavor really depends on this one thing: your intention. The intention that you have for your life vision has to come from a place of love, of service, and of doing good. It should not be motivated by malicious intentions or intentions of hate, because those emotions are really destructive to you. And so if you need to take time to really work out your emotions and your intentions, then don't start this exercise until you have worked it out. Take a week, take all the time you need. And if you need a little help, say this prayer: my intention is to get rid of all hurts. And my intention is to serve people in a way that pleases God and that allows me to spread love and achieve the highest expression of myself. If you do this sincerely, you will be amazed as to how, when you stop living your life from a point of bitterness and start living from a place of purpose, everything begins to change for you. So that was the foundational work. I suggest you spend as long as you need doing that, cleaning up. Because once you are cleaned up and you get to this point where you're ready to write your vision, nothing will stop you. Okay. Now you're ready to create the vision. The vision is the desire in your heart. And with this in mind, we're going to break down the word desire that comes from the Latin origin that can be broken down into 2 roots. De, from the word of, and then sire is from the word father. And that means desire. When you put it together, it's of the Father or from the Father. That means that the desires that I have in my heart have been placed there by God. We write the vision, we make it plain, and then we record the desires in detail. Remove any distractions or any limiting beliefs that say that you will not achieve this desire. So I prefer to use an actual pen and paper because it feels cathartic to me. It feels like once I put my desire or my vision on paper, then I'm exercising my faith and I'm getting a certain level of clarity. So, step 2 is to employ the power of your subconscious mind. Yes, your subconscious mind. Have you ever considered why some people are able to dream big and achieve their dreams? And some people are stuck in the daily grind, stuck in that 9 to 5 and never seeing their dreams come true. Well, behind every successful person lies an active imagination, aka subconscious mind. And here is the proof. Nikola Tesla, the brilliant inventor of the AC electricity system, often spoke of his inventions appearing to him as vivid mental images or vibrating pictures. He would work out all the details of the device in his imagination before building it, effectively using his mind as a lab, a process he attributed to harnessing of his imagination and subconscious mind. Dmitry Mendeleev, he is the Russian chemist who developed the periodic table, and he struggled for days to organize the elements. But he famously stated that he saw the completely logical periodic table written down in a dream, and immediately after waking up, he put it on paper. Paul McCartney, he had the melody for the iconic Beatles song Yesterday, and he says it came to him in a dream. He woke up and he started playing the dream and wrote it down, and for a moment he was actually thinking, was it a memory or was it something that he got in a dream? He thought it was an existing song that he just remembered, but he got it in a dream. Elias Howe, the inventor of the first functional sewing machine, he came up with the design of the needle that had the hole at the end. In a dream, he said that he was captured by warriors whose spears had holes near the tip, and this inspired him to change the position of the hole of the needle, and it revolutionized the design. And you may all know about Jim Carrey, the actor and comedian who visualized receiving a check. He wrote himself a check of $10 million for acting services and kept it in his wallet for 10 years. He kept it as a form of remembrance and acknowledgement that his future would come to pass. And it did. And then Oprah Winfrey. She's the media mogul who we all know about, who has publicly professed her belief in the principles of visualization, of using her subconscious mind, of manifesting, of using the law of attraction. And she has attributed her getting a part in the movie The Color Purple to this. She has attributed the common application of this subconscious mind to her success. And so this is something that we can do too. I mean, we all have a subconscious mind, so we can all use it. We fall in love with the vision that we created in step 1 by cultivating an intense burning desire or obsession with that vision. This activates the power of our subconscious mind to find creative ways and opportunities to achieve this vision. So practically, you know that you have attained that level of subconscious burning desire when you visualize and repeatedly imagine the fulfillment of the vision you wrote, especially before sleep. And then you affirm the vision by using positive self-talk and statements and focus your mind on your desired outcomes. So you take time to say what you want and focus and feel that emotion that would be attached to you achieving that dream. So it's basically imagining. Imagine it and feel it. When you employ the power of your subconscious mind, you realize that you are more powerful than you know. You are more unlimited than you could ever imagine. If you knew you had this power to just think something in your subconscious mind, feel it, and achieve whatever you want, Would you dare to believe that you could use it to change your life, to quit your 9 to 5 and live your dream? Would you be willing to hold on to this burning desire long enough for it to take root in your subconscious mind? Or would you try this once or twice and then discard it and settle for the rat race? I have a video linked where I discuss the power of the subconscious mind in detail. And I talk about the references in the books, the psychological references, the neuroscientific references. So there is so much to unpack. You can look at that video for more details. But when you use your subconscious mind, it looks like taking time 3 to 5 times a day to affirm the vision out loud, to visualize it using your imagination, and to feel the emotions that are attached to achieving this dream. The stronger your emotions, the more likely your subconscious mind is going to remember the future that you're imagining. And yes, I said remember, because your subconscious mind does not know the difference between a feeling that arises from imagination and a feeling that arises from the actual experience. And so your body, your subconscious mind will remember the feelings that you felt after achieving that dream. You immerse yourself in that vision and the associated emotions and do it right before bed. Because right before bed, your brain produces theta waves, a slower rhythm of sleep associated with creativity, and it allows profound learning. You enter into a state of reduced consciousness, and as the conscious mind disengages, its critical analysis lessens. That makes it easier for your ideas and your affirmations to bypass the gatekeeper and to directly influence the subconscious. Resultantly, what is impressed in your subconscious mind is expressed. It comes to reality. Because giving your subconscious mind a problem or a creative goal before sleep can lead to insights and solutions upon waking. That's because your subconscious is all knowing. It's the one that controls all the activities in your body. And so when you give it the power without the limitations that exist in your conscious mind, then you are able to unleash a power that you never knew you had. Step 3 is to create a plan. There are 2 things that are guaranteed in life. That is that time will pass and changes will happen. Whether or not you acknowledge it, 24 hours will mark the end of the day. Changes will happen. Changes continuously happen. Whether you anticipate or participate or not, you are guaranteed. Time will pass and changes will happen. And where we are today is a direct result of the way we used our time and the way we managed the changes that happened in our life 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And consequently, where we will be in June 2026, in January 2027, highly depends on how we're using our time today and how we manage the changes. We can have a strategy, and that's the only way to control time and change. And this strategy is called a plan. A plan is a roadmap of steps that we are going to make to use our time and to initiate our own changes. That means that we create systems and habits that support this plan and support our growth. We begin to now initiate changes. Changes are not happening to us, but are happening for us because we have written it, we have planned it. So we pursue opportunities with intention, with confidence. We anticipate that obstacles will come. And we don't call them failures, but temporary setbacks will also happen. We view every obstacle as an opportunity to overcome a limiting belief, a limiting thought, and to strengthen our resolve for the goal that we wanted to achieve, for the vision that we've written in step 1. And whenever we see challenges, we can use a partner, a trusted coach or mentor to help us to overcome these setbacks. Remember to stay anchored in your intentions that are built on love, on goodwill, and service. Celebrate the wins as they come. Intentionally take time to enjoy the process because the greatest joy comes in the becoming. This is Purpose Beyond Burnout, a bridge to becoming. This is the community where we know that we are the designers of our destiny. We unpack the tools, the books, and the conversations that empower us to transform our lives, to align with purpose, and to become. So, friends, stay well and be blessed. Until next time, grace and peace.